Hey, Zach here from Frontenac Outfitters Canoe and Kayak Center. Today, we're having a look at the NRS Ether Hydrolock Dry Sack. It's a bit of a mouthful, the Hydrolock Dry Sack by NRS, the Ether version. So, some really neat things. I've been using these dry bags. Well, these are my personal ones. You can see they're a little dirty from use. I've had them for a few years now. They hold up really, really well. They're tough, they're ultralight, and let's get in and have a look at some of the construction features on these guys. So as you can see, they're available in a bunch of different sizes. These are just kind of a couple of small examples. A nice small 2 liter. This guy here, I believe, is the 5 liter. And then we've got a 15, it goes all the way up to a 35. So you've got a lot of range for packing different things, from small personal items. In the 2 liter, I keep a first aid kit, keeps it dry, keeps it handy. In my 2 liter bag, my 5 liter bag, some personal items that I can just keep with me on the boat, close at hand. And I can just kind of grab it and go as I need to. And then the 15 liter, this is great for clothing, that type of thing that you want to keep dry. The stowability of these guys is really nice, especially in a kayak, or if you're using like a big portage pack for in the canoe. The material, it doesn't stick like the heavier duty tough sack style of ones that want to kind of get hung up, and it's a lot less bulky. Like, it's incredible how much you can get into these guys without sacrificing a ton of space. If you're packing a kayak, whether it's a sea kayak or a whitewater kayak, these are going to fit in really nicely into the back or front of your kayak because of that tapered design that they have on here. So let's have a closer look at the construction. I've got my 5 liter bag here. Again, they're available in a bunch of different colors, blue, yellow, green. They're all pretty vibrant. The material is like we said, it's really ultralight and nice and thin, but we've got this viewing window here, so we can actually kind of have a glimpse of what's inside of here. You can use, I like to use different colors to kind of organize different things of gear, so I know, like, okay, my clothes are in the green bag, so I know right away. But then maybe if Kylie's clothes are with me in a different green bag, you can easily look through the window and know exactly what's what, so we don't get our underwear mixed up. So the other advantage of this clear window is that it lets light in. So when you're looking in through the top, if you're used to those traditional heavy vinyl bags, it can be like a dark abyss when you're looking down in there. With these ones here, plenty of light coming in, so trying to find that thing down at the bottom, super easy to locate. So we're going to flip this inside out here so we can have a look at what's going on. So this is a impregnated nylon, ripstop nylon with a heavy duty waterproof coating. You can see the reflection on there. Is it as tough as your vinyl sacks? No, you're gonna have to treat it a little more carefully, but honestly, I've been using these for, like I said, for about 4 years now, and I haven't had any issues. The edges of these guys here, it's hard to see, but it's a welded construction, and you can kind of see that here. So they basically weld the two seams together, so there's no stitching, no glue. It's just a perfect seam every time. Very little risk of these blowing out, which I have had happen to me on some different grades of vinyl sacks over the years. Basically, the glue just dries out and gets old, and it starts to separate from each other. This is 4 years strong, and they still work great. So another really unique thing about the Hydrolock series is that actual Hydrolock press seal type closure. So frankly, this is what gives it that immersion protection. So if this guy drops into the lake or into the rapids or whatever, it's going to stay dry. So it's just a press lock seal, similar to what you would find on a Ziploc style bag, but much heavier duty. They do need to be kept clean, and they can be lubricated with a bit of 303. And that's going to keep that seal functioning really, really smoothly. So you basically just close that in nice and tight, and then your top, you're just going to roll over like you would on a traditional roll top closure, and then your two buckles clip in together just like that. So you got a nice sturdy buckle here, and then the other last kind of feature on this guy is just that little D-ring we can use as a buckle. We've got a delivery of boats coming here, so that beep, 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 that's what's happening right now, But hey, we got to make hay while the sun's shining, so we're going to do two things at once. So the Ether Hydrolock Dry Sack is honestly good for almost any outdoor application. I use them all the time, whether I'm canoeing, kayaking, whitewater, stand-up paddleboard, kayak fishing, even just hiking. If I've got, sensitive things that I want to keep dry, I can put my sleeping bag into one of these guys, compress it down, lock that seal in, and it's not going to kind of inflate on me and puff out. I use them winter camping. They are so versatile. Think of it as like an extra heavy duty Ziploc bag that you can just kind of store a bunch of different things in. So that's the review on the NRS Ether Hydrolock dry sack. You can find more information on frontenackoutfitters.com. As always, feel free to give us a call, send us an email if you have any questions about it. Thanks for watching.